I always say dance entered my life with John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever, but my mother reminds me it was English country dancing at school, which is actually true. If you're 5 or 6 and doing country dancing, you're touching other bodies, you're working rhythmically, and that knowledge is really useful at the beginning of your life. You see the young dancers, 19 or 20 years old, amazing technique, you're facing that in a room with mirrors every day. A lot of my early work was in clubs. We would perfect work in raves all over the world. Sometimes people would come in right in the middle of the performance and do their own version of it. It was thrilling. Collaboration is about finding something that you share and something you diverge on, and finding the language between you that moves you both further on. Ed Watson, Royal Ballet Principal, is the dancer I've made the most work on anywhere, ever. What I really love about him is the body. The instrument is phenomenal. It's got an amazing ability. The only time I really feel my age is when I'm filling in one of those online forms and it takes longer and longer to scroll back to the 1970s. A dance is brutal from this point of view. You see the young dancers, 19 or 20 years old, amazing technique. You're facing that in a room with mirrors every day. I've become vegan over the last couple of years, which is one way of making sure that the body is still firing properly. There's a special physical intimacy in dance. Your relationship to other bodies and intellects is different, and perhaps that heightens potentials between people. But dancers are no more or less unfaithful than other people. I've been in a relationship for 13 years, also with a dancer, and we're super happy. I've worked in East London for 20 odd years and I love it. The creative energy around Hackney Wick, all the amazing food, all the artists working, we just have to make sure they are not squeezed out by developers. We're restoring the House of Kurt Jooss, the German ballet director in Devon, working with the Dartington Trust. It was built in the mid-1930s by William Lesgaze and it has been such a brilliant and beautiful project. We've got 2 dogs, whippets, who like to run and get outside, so that's one way of making sure that we get out. It's really useful just to be away from something to think about it more deeply. We've been doing a piece with drones at the Roundhouse, London. They swarm and have their own choreographic intelligence. We put humans in to see how they interact, with algorithms controlling what these flying orbs are doing. I danced to music at home. Once a dancer, always a dancer. I think we're all dancers, by the way. Wayne McGregor's Human at the Roundhouse finishes tomorrow night. roundhouse.org.uk. Autobiography is at Sadler's Wells from 4 to the 7th of October. thesadlerswells.com